Hi, it's King Lizard on Xbox One with Forza Motorsport 5, and this is race action from Road America. Now this is a muscle race, and I'm racing in the Camaro Z28, that orange car there. Really nice setup. That I love the colouring and stuff on that car. But this is actually one of my own tunes. I think it's a C-class tune if I remember right. It might be a B-class. And I'm racing against Unbeatable AI. Who are called that, of course, because they're the hardest AI in the game. Now, this muscle series class in the career, I'm actually finding this really tough in Unbeatable AI. It's the only class so far that has, really made my life hard. So far in some of these muscle races, I've had to actually settle for a second place. Obviously, that still gets me a gold because 1 to 3rd is a gold in the career series, but typically, well, in all other races I've been doing in other race series, it's been a gold and a first place, but these ones I'm actually having to settle for second. It's just proving very tough. Now, we did initially do this race in the what's it called? I think the Ford Mark 10, is it? Something like that. There's one of them in this race, but I kind of got myself into first just, but it was just really tough, and I couldn't hold them off on the corners and stuff with the car, so I've kind of tuned up this Z28 to give this a shot, see how well this does against this competition, and it actually turned out to be quite a good car. So we're coming up to the end of the first lap here. I'm squeezed past 4th place there, managed to get myself into 3rd. 2 laps to go, still quite a bit of work to do. Now obviously Forza 6 isn't that far away now, and it's out on, well, pre-release is out on 10th for people that have bought the Ultimate Gold version on Xbox Live through DLC, and the official release now in Europe and the UK is now the 18th of September, so it's 8 days ahead. Now America do get it on the 15th, so the UK general release guys get it about 3 days behind everyone else along with Europe. So I'm pretty happy at this point that I bought that gold ultimate download version to get it 8 days earlier than I would have done. Obviously at $81.99 it's quite a hefty price, but when you consider, I mean, it depends. If you're a bit of a Forza nutcase like me and you just love Forza, which I do. I mean, Forza 6, I drove the demo and I thought it was fantastic. I cannot wait to get my hands on that thing. So, for me, I will buy a season pass for the cars, I will buy VIP, and given that the game is, the best part of £40 anyway, those two other items, add up to, just under £100 or around £100 once they're released. Obviously, if you count it as DLC, it's actually about £115. But that way, by buying it as a bundle, I'm able to save myself in the real world probably about £20 at least by buying it premature and getting that season pass and VIP. So it's actually quite a good deal. It just means you need to fork out in front, of course. So into the second lap here, I'm trying to reel this second place guy in. Look at this, real battle here. This was just brutal. I'm just thinking, am I going to hit this guy in the corner, or... Well, I managed to get past that CUDA. And then up the hill. Now I've got to reel in this Stingray. Stingray, obviously, I think is one of, or if not the fastest muscle in the game. So this is going to be quite a tough challenge for this Z28. Quite nicely through that section there. Definitely made some ground on him. Haven't been seeing him in the window before at that corner, so to see him there as I'm driving up to it tells me that I did make some ground up. Quite a nasty couple of corners coming up. These can make a big difference as to how you take these. I did have to brake because I had a bit of a lock up there, so I kind of had to release and re-brake. Took that quite nicely in that last corner. 3rd place hasn't given up at all. Slightest mistake, obviously I'm going to lose 2nd here, so I've got to play it real cool. onto the fast section. Obviously this is where the Stingray is going to win over from my Z28 here. It's a much faster car. Well, I am catching him quite well. So we're into the final set of corners here, and I managed to control a little bit of backward slide. That third place car storming in behind me there. A little bit of a skid there, but I managed to regain control quick. Got to really flat it out here. I'll take this opportunity to thank you guys and gals for watching. I do get this one in the bag. Remember to rate and subscribe.